Last time on Tim Plays a Game. The more I see, the less sense it makes, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in these lockers that look like they belong to people here? And that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for... Oh, it's a morgue. Okay. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? Featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. I don't remember anything like this. They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. If you watch this, it'll all make sense. DVD. Class 78 Urgent Interviews. Alright, we're back, guys. We're starting in the AV room because that's what we gotta do. We found a DVD, we gotta play it. It should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. Yeah, this was made about 10 years ago, so DVDs were kind of... You needed a big machine to play them, I don't know. I said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh god. Whoa, Sayaka. That was the last person I was expecting to see right now. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and yeah, at least 30 episodes.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
Okay. The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. I'm guessing that's the headmaster.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know.
By the way, I'm using an updated version of OBS Studio, which is what I use to record a lot of my videos. If things are a little janky today, I do apologize.
I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Okay, so something happened at this school, causing it to close down. Basically, they wanted to keep all the students safe, so they trapped them inside. I can see how that looks good on paper, but it's kind of screwing us over now.
Now then, let me get straight to the point.
She is mad.
There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Wait, did she say that part, or I'm not sure? You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in this school, or any school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
I don't think she really had a choice. Yeah, it's either you can stay in the school or outside the school, and I guess outside the school was way worse.
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Kind of makes you wonder what's going on outside this school.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Well, your word of what? You're gonna keep him safe? Because you can't keep that word now. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now, but only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? We lost memories. That's like the biggest thing that's clear. We've lost, everyone here has some kind of amnesia. Where I don't know. I'm finding class pictures of us all together, and it's like they could have all been fabricated, but it also feels like there's just a lot of there's a lot of unknowns still, which is really weird, which is kind of what's causing me to doubt what these characters are remembering. I sat there thinking about it. I noticed a sudden light on the monitor. The video that I thought was finished flashed back on the screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before... oh god, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Oh, it's... okay, so yeah, he definitely lost memories. What I saw was me. And possibly, undeniably, me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Oh, you already are recording our conversation. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. And you had... if this is normal, then you have relaxed glare eyes. I don't but I, the I in here now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
No.
Yes.
Oh. This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice.
Got it.
do we?
Okay, yeah. If something bad's like super horrible is happening outside the school, and probably keeping everyone inside is not only a good idea, but like the only option.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
And that was not enough.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
And actually the very least you can do is nothing, but clearly you did both. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with others. How many people? Okay, so there's Byakuya, Toko. Oh my god. I guess that they would have had to sit the entire school down and tell them. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... yeah, I wonder how this one's gonna go. Our interview with him had been recorded just... yeah, this is Kyoko, the same Kyoko, who not only had no memory of ever talking to her father, who is the headmaster, but she wanted to, like, tell him that she wanted to cut all ties with him now and forever. Without doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. By the way, we got this DVD from Kyoko, so she probably knows all this now. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted, okay, wow. I would expect her to ask a few more questions. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh, this guy.
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Ugh. You're failure. You are failure. Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. So yeah, a convenient outcome. Yeah, so someone caused like some real selective amnesia in all of us. Cutting out a lot of the good parts. That could have really helped us in this whole weird Saw movie style of game. Alright, something that seemed to obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I lost my memory? Yes! What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Yes! Interview DVD has been updated to the Truth Bullet section. Cool. That's gonna come up a lot. Oh. Wow, we're just gonna jump right into the trial. Alright.
For anything that
at the start, there has to be an end.
Oh yeah, this might be the last trial.
And if
Oh, that's
the
right, they
end
said this is the
comes,
last trial. Yeah.
then that means
Alright.
it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Oh boy.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
Not necessarily.
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
God, I'm just going around in circles
Anyway,
with you.
let the beginning of the end of the class trial.
Wait, did the class trial already start?
Everyone gather
Or is
once
it already
again
over?
at you know where.
Got it. Great, bye. Can I just skip it? It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start, or end. The final class trial, or the first one. The last time, or the first time, all of our lives, or none of our lives, will be on the line. The last time, or first time, and despair, hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end, or the beginning of the end, or the end of the beginning. Let's go in here. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto. Well,
Listen.
if we're all gonna die, I might as well be punctual. Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. I mean, it's not like they have a freaking choice. And just like she said. Oh, there's Byakuya. Byakuya! Norm! Byakuya. They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Oh, they're all giving me some serious stink eye. Yeah, very evil eye. Hero. God, silence, and it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like, first, oh god.
You called for me and so I appear. Genocide!
What does that say? Oh, Malati.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Ah, strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Don't ever talk about your loins again.
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my scissor-sharp hands and...
With my scissors-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
Oh, never mind. Where am I? You're not gonna be any help, are you? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Did someone say disappointment? Allow me to cut through that word.
Is everyone here?
Oh, and wearing our gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow. Okay.
that's fine.
You've used climax and maximum. Alright. You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all that slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year.
I don't think they... Okay. I don't think they give tiaras to men contests. They could. They might one year. I don't know.
I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away.
Believe me, if we could, we would have done it 6 chapters ago. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Huh, whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an I cannot talk tonight. Inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Okay, you can stop glaring at me now, or talk or stop glaring. Well, at least we got a good out of Toko. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared in the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd, like more than usual. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk this out.
so,
Ready to win, right? I was thinking about losing, but now I guess I'm gonna have to win. So we're on the same page. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Guess I should go too. Started making my way toward the opening. Step after step, just get in the freaking elevator, bro. Come on, it's every time with this guy. You gotta narrate everything you do getting into a freaking elevator. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. I was standing in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. That's what elevators do. They go down and up, deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still, deeper. Okay, really, who is writing this crap? What do I write here? I don't know. Just keep writing deeper, deeper and deeper. It fell, and then it went deeper. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh my god! This is the final trial site. Yeah, it's all decrepit.
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle.
Cool, where's the final boss?
You're looking at him. Hope you get the Master Sword, because I'm not going down easily. And I'm gonna sit on this one. I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills!
That's where he's been the entire time.
Kills!
Well then, let's begin.
Last try. Alright, here we go.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Ooh.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
Well, I mean, obviously, you can't just keep us here anymore.
But if you can't, then I win!
Okay, what do you win?
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
I mean, he's just a robot. He can just throw himself into a freaking blender. I don't know.
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
He's still holding all the cards. I mean,
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
bears can't talk.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Only one question? Okay.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
That's actually a decent question.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Oh, boy. If he already knows the answer to a question, it's probably wrong.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
So he's gonna blame everyone.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Well, I mean, there's you got, like, a good chance, because you're including everyone. Wow, okay, we gotta solve this.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Cool, let's see the evidence.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
What?
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present.
Can we just get to the evidence already?
that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Okay, I need to absorb that. All three of them think that everyone around them is the enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap set up Monokuma set. Set it up so we wouldn't suspect each other, and I have something that proves it.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Oh no,
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
Group
You're all
photo.
out
I
to
think
get
they. I
me.
think
I'm sure of it.
they probably gave. He probably gave
I
them
have
a
evidence of
different
my
group
own.
photo or something.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Wrong one.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh, come on. Okay, it's spinning. I gotta slow it down.
You guys have all been working. I have evidence. So
Hey, you stole. You're all out to get me. I have evidence of.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Okay, come on. There we go.
No,
I had to take a wild shot there. I tried to use the slowdown thing to make it just keep from spinning.
it's not just you three. I have evidence too.
Okay, so we all have evidence. We've established this.
You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
I'm thinking they all got a group photo too.
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Oh.
With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah, Makoto wasn't in the one that Makoto got.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
Yeah, I'll see your picture.
see,
Oh.
I'm the only one not in it.
Okay, so... I mean, it kind of proves a lot here that photos aren't really fabricated. I mean,
Hero,
it could be again,
you have
still.
a picture too, right?
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
But again, this was all provided by Monokuma. Yeah, so...
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why
God.
I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Man, it worked.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Oh, shut up.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The fact that you wouldn't let us see each other's photo until now. Proof I need to reason to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the person who got the photos.
I got it!
I mean, obviously
In each
Monokuma
case,
wouldn't be in the photos.
The only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Got it.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Right.
And in the
I thought
picture
Toko's
Hiro
like-
got, he's the only
Or not
one
Toko, what's her face? Junko. Yeah, she's like, you can't like see her face in any of these photos. It's not very photogenic.
As long
I
as
don't
we're
know.
talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo
Which
as
is
well.
weird, because she's like the ultimate fashionista or something.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Why would you assume that everyone else is the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Wasn't a hint. Or maybe it was kind of a hint towards the fact that we don't have memories of our school life. That clearly happened. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Okay, so... I'm just looking at this, looking at freaking Hifumi being, like, super punched out of the water by Sakura. Also, why is there a giant fish in the pool? That doesn't make sense. Yaku's picture. Mina's picture. Hero's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo has been added to the truth board section.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
Aren't they fake?
No. I assure you, they're quite real.
Are they?
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
I mean, it's possible.
Huh?
Don't
They can
get
be
me
fake.
wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either.
I mean, I took classes in college that was, well, not really, it was more computer graphics, but you can fake a photo pretty well. You can do some crazy stuff to photos.
Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Yeah, we got brainwashed. Oh god, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Amnesia. Do I have it set on super easy or something? I don't know, it just feels like it should be harder than this.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
I don't know why, it just feels like it's too easy. Okay, well I can't do anything from here. I mean, I'm sure I put it on like normal or something.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
We've been neck deep in crazy for a while now. It's not only it's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. Can't move forward until they accept it. Okay, so first we gotta get them to believe the fact that they lost their memories, and there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Can we talk about, like, I think Hiro had a locker here on the second floor, which we didn't have access till now. Group photo, interview, oh yeah, the interview DVD.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything.
No, you don't.
No, it's wrong.
No, you don't. You don't remember everything. Actually,
Those
it's physically
photos aren't the
impossible
only
if people
things that
remember
point to
everything.
the possibility of memory loss.
I mean, we might subtly remember stuff, but we can't recall literally every memory we've ever had.
This DVD
Unless you've
does
had a
the
very
same
boring
thing.
life.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
Right, we just got to that today.
When you say all of us, you mean...
Yeah, you included.
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No.
Can we just
it's
play the
not
dang
a
DVD
lie.
already?
Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
Amnesia.
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Doesn't it make a little bit
Well,
of sense?
we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Yeah, he's not happy about that.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Sorry, I had something on my foot. The thing on my foot was way more interesting
To
than
be
all
honest,
this.
I have something else on my mind right now.
Something
Yeah.
else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
Yeah, that's
The
a good question.
headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question.
Yeah, boy.
He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
The kind of question that doesn't really have an option B.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Yeah, unless there's something way
Actually,
worse going on outside the
We
school.
all said we could.
Yep. Can we just play the dang DVD and let them see for themselves instead of arguing about it?
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
Clearly.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not.
Yes, it does. Oh my god, we're going in circles.
Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane. How can I believe that?
By shutting up and listening.
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
Right.
Am I right?
We're gonna be here for 3 episodes.
Sure are, 'cause it's all true.
Thank you. Listen to the murder bear.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then,
Yep.
really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Thank you, murder bear.
This is all making my head hurt.
Okay, fine. I don't care.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss.
Your head hurting is the least. Your head hurting is the least of my concern right now.
You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
How can you steal specific memories? That's kind of weird.
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Right. He had something to do with it.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
I don't know. How could someone have a second personality that's part serial killer? I don't know.
How? Come, that hardly matters right now.
No.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me?
No.
Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
That I would believe more.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
If we don't believe anything you said, then why are you talking?
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost.
Right.
There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
So that we wouldn't realize that we were friends?
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Original motive. The original motive. I think it was the
motive
DVDs
you
that
came
everyone
up
got.
with to try and get us to all kill each other?
that has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yeah, we're getting to that, hopefully.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, we'll either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. I love how we, like, start to get somewhere, and then we just completely turn back to a different point. Okay, I think her profile is probably what we need. Yeah.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
I mean, they have to be.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Oh.
What does make me so sure?
Come on, Hina, it's your time to shine.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No!
These masterminds always lurk off in the background.
Dang it, I
right?
think I was supposed to shoot that. Somewhere in the school, alright.
So who did it?
Whoever did it is that much I'm sure.
Is the mastermind real?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles
Dang it.
away.
Got it, okay. Ooh, had a little bit of time left.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Right,
How do you
we proved
know?
that
Did you find some evidence or something?
with the Monokuma control room where they were able to control Monokuma. And that person's probably there right
In the back
now.
of the data center, I
go
found a
get 'em.
panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Sure, I told you already, but this killing game began with, oh god, we keep going back to this memory. 16 people in the school, all students, 16 students. That's it, that's
So
all
if the
there is.
mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Mukuro Ikusaba, but she dead.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Clearly.
Well, it's not me.
Obviously.
I blame Makoto.
Sure you do.
What? Why me?
Because you're one of the 3 competent people here. I mean...
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's a good point, actually.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself,
jeez.
right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Oh, shut up.
Wait, what are you trying
God,
to
I'm
say?
gonna get executed second time. This time it's gonna stick.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what's Byakuya stand on this?
Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
About 2 episodes.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
The new evidence we found.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Oh.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been... Wasn't the blow to her head. Stab wound happened post-mortem, so I guess it has to... I mean, process of elimination.
I got it!
Yeah, I mentioned other wounds.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Body was covered with other wounds, but those were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
I don't think that Monokuma file is accurate.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
Okay, now this is weird.
What?
I mean, maybe it's possible that she got wounded and then didn't die until, like, maybe infection?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Because,
I was gonna say that.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means...
You're wrong.
Yeah, it even says in her profile that she didn't get a scratch on her.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
You're gonna stutter through most of your words.
Come on. I mean, I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Yeah, right? Great. Make your argument. Pretty sure it's Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she
Get him!
No, it's wrong.
Stop talking!
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
I think that's just pure luck right there.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Okay, great. Stop talking.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
What? It's like, please stop talking.
Anyway, so we
Gaki,
can be
just tell her to
sure
stop
that
talking.
Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
Okay, so I'm guessing she wasn't the mastermind. She might have been working with the mastermind like Sakura. In which case, the mastermind still killed her, held her for a few days, and then dumped the body somewhere.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds
okay, that would
came
explain the
after
two
she was
spares.
already
Mukuro
dead.
was one of them.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
But if that's what killed her...
Yeah, exactly what killed her.
Then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means.
I mean, it says days before. It was like, so we don't know how many days, several days. We don't know how
When we
many
found her
though.
body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What happened last night? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was someone else.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Right, we couldn't see their face, so... We don't
If
really know who that
Mukuro
was.
had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the person who attacked me. Could be Mukuro. Headmaster's been dead this whole time, so it has to be a
got it!
mastermind.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Right.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
You think.
But I was wrong.
Right.
It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
It was Monokuma.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
No.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Here we go.
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
That's true.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At
I
least,
can't put any
that's
stock
what
in
I
what you
think.
say. Or what you think.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
The fact that she was killed several days ago, other than that, No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see her face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo comparing that to the masked attacker. Should be obvious. Monokuma File 5, alright?
You never saw their face, right?
Right.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ugh.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attack.
Yeah, if they're only giving me one bullet, I gotta absorb something.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the
Yeah,
right
she had
foot.
something on her right hand.
Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
Those hips don't lie. The most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marks her membership to Fenrir. That tattoo is in a certain easiest spot area.
You
Right
never
hand.
saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that man. I'm telling you now, it was...
Stop talking, Bear.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, so was she wearing gloves or something? Or...
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
I thought that was a glove.
And there was no such tattoo.
Okay.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hey.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
The only one who doesn't is Kyoko.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko?
Oh, yeah, Kyoko.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
Yeah, she doesn't have anything to refute. Well,
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
oh, right. Yeah, she wears gloves.
Huh? Sure.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Oh, God. Before anyone can say anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. What? Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
Well, most
I thought
detectives
you
start
didn't
out
want anyone to
inexperienced.
see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. And she put her gloves back on. Okay, so that kind of proves that
My
she couldn't have done it either,
scars
so...
should suffice as proof.
Crap, who is it? Okay. If we're gonna process of elimination this, let's do that. I wanna kind of have an idea here. Okay. Kiyotaka's dead. Mondo's dead. I mean... Yeah, so we got 15 students. But obviously the 16th one would be... Mukuro Ikasaba. That's not it. You can also say for certain it's not Kyoko. So it's not Kyoko. And then the other students... It's not Byakuya. It's not Yasuhiro. It's not Kyoko. It's not Aoi. It's not Toko. And I guess it's not me, so... So, we're only left with people who are dead, supposedly. Okay. So, I mean, it can't be anyone living that we know of, so it has to be someone who's dead. Maybe someone faked their death. Kiyotaka was supposedly killed by Hifumi. And... Hifumi was supposedly killed by Celeste. Celeste has always been really creepy, and she even has Monokuma's color scheme, so... But she was punished. Okay, so I think we can rule those three out. Mondo was punished for killing Chihiro. Chihiro was the one who developed the AI that would actually go back, would actually take control of the school, of the, was actually able to stop the first punishment for Makoto. So I think we can rule her out too. Leon Kuwata was punished for killing Sayaka. Where's Sayaka? Sayaka was the first person killed, and... Yeah, she's dead. That happened. Leon even admits that murder. Sakura committed suicide. That was, yeah. I mean, hers was like the least brutal death of all. But yeah, I mean, she was even working with the mastermind, but against her will, and she didn't know who the mastermind was. She even tried to help us near the end. Then there's Junko Inoshima, and who killed her? No. She yeah, she stepped out of line and got killed. She got the freaking spears of Gungnir. Oh. Ooh, okay. Wow, I think I might have singled it out here. Okay.
Makoto,
hers wasn't a murder or a
the person
punishment.
who
Well, it was
attacked
more of
you
a...
have scars
She broke
like
the
mine?
rules. So she kind of got all... She got shish kebabbed. But that did technically happen several days ago.
Not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
And someone we thought was previously dead. I'm almost certain of that.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
We have to look at you, alright? We're even.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't think much gets under her skin, unless it's about her dad.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Are you now?
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
Are they?
That's true. All we
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
I mean, we never really saw her alive.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Okay.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time.
If that's the case, then she probably got killed by someone who's already been killed. Wow.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed.
No, wait.
Just like your brain.
The morgue. There was only 7 bodies, but there should be no. I think there was like 1 less body or something. Yeah, that's what got me thinking that someone who was previously dead is still alive. Then they have to be the mastermind, so someone faked their death.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just
The morgue.
store it somewhere?
Biolab. There's only one place. Biolab. Can think of it. Biolab.
I got it!
The kitchen. I guess I could shove it in the freezer.
Probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
But we didn't have access to that. Yeah, the biolab's on the 5th floor, and we didn't have access to that until after Sakura's incident.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
Right.
So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Correct.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
The garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
And what's that proof? Oh, of course. The tarp. Okay, well, I gotta do this one. Yeah, the tarp said biolab on it. Lights. Tarp.
I got it!
There we go.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden.
That is correct, sir.
When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Biolab.
Oh, it says biolab.
Where do you think it came from? All right, guys, we're into that time. We're gonna wrap things up. We're getting into. I think we might either next video or the video after. We'll probably have this case done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to TimPlaysAGame. Stay tuned. The exciting conclusion is not maybe next video or the video after. I might do one long video. I'm not sure. Till next time. This is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night, guys.